Hi, and welcome to my page, Vivochi. My name is Gmo, the Oracle Goddess, and I'm here to do a reading for Virgo. Hey, Virgo. This reading is going to be from January the 12th until February the 12th, your monthly read. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's 2026, Virgo. We are in 2026. I'm super happy to be here. Happy that you guys are here with me as well. So, Virgo, excuse my placement of my camera. I've been doing some changes, right? I got a new desk and I'm setting everything up really nice and learning more about split screens and things like that so I can record on my Mac instead of my phone. And if I do both, I'm gonna use the phone to show the cards, and I can go back and forth without having to do all this picking up cards. And anyway, Virgo, I say all that to say that my camera placement is not exactly where I want it to be. I'm a little uncomfortable. I don't like it like this, Virgo. I don't like it at all. It makes me feel weird, but this is what I got for now. Okay. Okay. So Virgo, we're going to be pulling from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and then we're going to clarify it with the tarot. Virgo, you or somebody that you're dealing with could have first, middle, or last names that start with the letter V, I, D, C, T, or E. Okay, so first, middle, or last names, right? So I have your oracle cards already here. Your overall energy, Virgo, is voyage, right? So some of you could be planning a trip. Some of you could be moving homes. Some of you could be moving back home, right? Whether that's to a different state, whether that's to a different country, whether that's back home with your parents, right? Some of you could be moving, right? I'm also getting with this voyage card, the way that it's placed, Virgo, is a past energy. Some of you, Virgo, or people that you've broken off with are having memories of you, you know, in the past, like thinking of the things that transpired in the past, right? Something like that. And then for your current energy, you have the embracing card and changes, right? So I find it interesting that these cards are looking toward the future. So for the overall energy, it's past energy. And then for the current energy is future energy, present energy, right? So I don't know, Virgo, if these are people that you left behind that you did not bring along with you in 2026. I feel like these are some of these people that you had to leave behind. But I also feel like this is for some of you, it's you, right? And I'm going to explain to you what I mean, but we're going to get into the oracle right now, and then we'll clarify in a minute, okay? So for the subject matter or person that you're dealing with is the truth, right? We have the truth here. Something in the past, Virgo, something that happened in the past, someone is coming to a realization that they made a lot of mistakes, they caused a lot of problems, they were the ones that were I'm getting inconsolable differences. These people were causing problems. Like somebody is coming to that realization that the fault is with them. You know what I mean? Again, I still feel like for some of you, Virgo, you could be looking into the past and seeing things about yourself. Let's say, Virgo, you are being disagreeable. These are just examples. It doesn't necessarily have to be true. You're seeing that you're not agreeable in some areas. You could see that, you could be holding yourself back in certain areas. You're seeing where you're weak in certain areas and where you're strong, and you're trying to strengthen those areas. Let's say, Virgo, that you have gained a little weight. This is another example. And you see other people that have nice bodies, right? And or maybe Virgo, it could be appearances. You know what I mean? You're looking at yourself and comparing yourself according to other people, and you're seeing that that's not doing you any good. Again, these are just examples. This doesn't necessarily have to be true, but you can just fit it in your own life where you're doing this. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing that. If I feel like I'm overweight, I'm going to do something about it. If I feel like I'm underweight, I'm going to do something about it. I am going to implement change here with the current energy, embracing change. This is exactly what it's saying, right? It's like you're seeing the errors in your own ways and you're correcting them. And that is part of transformation. It's part of growing and evolving. And that's good on you, right? I see some of my Virgos. If you haven't worked out in a while and you are wanting to get that beach bod, you are doing the work, right? You're going to the gym. And if not, you're starting off slow and you're doing some workouts at home, right? If I see, how do I say it? If you guys are feeling like you're overweight or underweight, you're doing what needs to be done, whether it be you take some diet pills, whether it be intermittent fasting, whether you taking some GLP-1s. I don't know, Virgo. I just know that you're seeing the issues and the problems and you're correcting them, right? If this is things that you did wrong in relationships, if you saw, Virgo, for example, you had ego, you were too prideful. It's like now, I'm going to get the help that I need in order to not have these issues to keep happening, because whatever the situation is a repetitive thing that keeps cycling in, and you're seeing it very clear, Virgo. And if this isn't you, Virgo, these are people that you've dealt with that are having these issues, that are coming to these realizations. Again, truth, truth, truth. People are seeing, Virgo, whether it's you or the person that you were dealing with, that you were the truth, that you were telling the truth, that you were real, that you were authentic, that you came in with the purest intent, right? And other people, Virgo, are sitting with this dark energy in their feels. You see the moon card energy there? They're sitting with their feelings, because it's like, dang, how did I, hurt an earth angel? How did I not see what I had right in front of my face? Like, what was I thinking? And I think a lot of that, Virgo, was people who didn't feel good enough, people who felt less than. They were trying to bring you down. I don't even think that some of these people did it intentionally. Eventually, they figured out they were doing it intentionally, but I don't think at the start they were doing it intentionally. But as they sit there and ponder on the past, and I'm getting a visual, Virgo, of some people sitting down and they have a really fond memory of you, right? And it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And they'll have a good memory of you, and it's followed by what they did wrong. And it's like, dang, why was I doing that? Why was I doing what was I doing? And they're coming to a realization, Virgo, that it was something in them. It was an insecurity that they had. You to them looked like emperor, empress energy. But to them, when comparing themselves to you, they look like a page of wands. They didn't feel like they were enough. And that led them to do the things that they did to you, Virgo. Again, you have the subject matter person that you're dealing with is truth, right? Again, I get this as people in your past, and then I also get changes that you're making with yourself, Virgo. Let's say that you come home every day, Virgo, and you come home from work and you sit down in the house all day. You're not doing that anymore. If you have dreams, aspirations, goals, if you are a business person, you are going to start implementing and putting time into the things that you want. You're going to start doing more. I'm seeing, Virgo, if you have new friends, if you're in new relationships, I'm just seeing that it's different now. You're making yourself a priority. And these people, places, things that came along with you into 2026 are seeing you different. They're seeing change. Like Virgo's changing. And it's making them feel like, oh my goodness, I need to get on my stuff. Like Virgo doesn't care about me anymore. Or Virgo is not giving me the time, attention, and energy that they used to give me. No, it's because Virgo understands that they are a priority and they're putting themselves as a priority, right? All right, you have this courage card as the advice or the outcome. And I'm getting here, Virgo, with this courage card. If this is you, it's like you have been, I'm not going to say a people pleaser, but I'm saying that though because I don't have another word to say it. You're not going to be people pleasing people anymore. You're going to do what's best for you. And it's taking a lot of courage for you to say, no, not right now. I can't today. It is going to take a lot of courage for you to exercise that muscle because you've been, Virgo energy is almost like the Virgin Mary, right? Virgo's energies are very open. They're very, very nurturing. They're very loving. And it's like, now I have to get into my emo bag. I got to get into my masculine energy and say no. And it's like you're exercising that masculine energy within yourself. And it's taking some courage. It's taking some courage, Virgo. Okay. You also have here, Virgo, for additional information at the bottom of the deck is diligence, overseeing, seeing what needs to be done and doing it, Virgo. If people, places, things, let's say, you didn't get rid of the people that you needed to get rid of. You're watching people with a watchful eye. You're seeing if they belong with you in this new chapter, Virgo, right? And I also see this as you watching your life very carefully. Again, this is like a 3D view. Like you see things very clear, Virgo. You see what needs to be done. You know the direction that you're headed and you know what needs to be done. And you're doing just that. For the challenge, though, is inner peace. Inner peace. Virgo, this could be other people, right? This is the first thing that I got two different messages. The first message is, Virgo, is the people that wronged you, that hurt you, that disappointed you, that you had to leave behind. These people are struggling to find peace within themselves. Because again, I keep getting these people who have, when they get a quiet moment, they get a fond memory of you. And these memories keep changing and it keeps going back to a disagreement that you guys had. And they're able to sit there and look at it now. And it's like, dang, I understand why Virgo, left me behind. I understand. They're understanding what they did wrong, Virgo. And this could be you, Virgo. Inner peace, right? This could be, Virgo, you had to leave some people behind as well. And you're struggling to, let's say, make peace with it because these people wronged you, because these people hurt you, because they just played right in your face and you're finding it really hard to forgive these motherfuckers. They really did they big one with you. They really put their foot in your mouth. Like they really did you like that. And it's like, you bitch, like you bitch. I can't believe I let you play in my face like that. And it's hard to forgive people who intentionally played in your face when all you came into this situation with pure intent. And I understand, Virgo. I understand, but at the same time, you have to find duco. This is this. Have you, Virgo, been seeing the Buddhists that have been walking in America? They started in Texas and they're somewhere now, right? And Buddhists believe in duco, 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 and duco means suffering, right? And I didn't realize, Virgo, that I do this, in a sense of I'm not a avid Buddhist, but how I see things, people, places, and things, it relates a lot to Buddhism. And I don't know if it can help or not, Virgo, but I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. But what I was getting at, Virgo, is dukkha means suffering, and Buddhists believe that every day in life, as you live throughout life, there is going to always be some suffering. There are going to always be some disappointments. There are always going to be some type of hurt that come. That's just life, right? But you have to learn how not to take it so seriously, Virgo. You got to learn how to let that go. Dukkha, suffering, right? Let that energy go through you. You know, even though there were some bad memories, Virgo, there were also some good memories, even if it was little, right? All you can do is, Virgo, especially with the people that are having a hard time letting go, is know that you came into the situation with good intent, right? That's all you can do. And forgive it. Let that energy of anger or hatred or sadness or depression flow through you. Allow it. Let it go, right? You did the best that you could do at the end of the day. Another way, Virgo, that I help myself to let go of things is to get an audio, and I have the audio in my phone, right? And I talk about it to myself. Why did I let this situation go? What was the reasons, right? So anytime I think about it, I listen to that video and know ultimately that I made the right decision, right? Put all your feelings into that audio. Say everything that you need to say. Why you know what needs to be done, done. That way, when you are having a moment, you can go back to that video and that audio and listen to it, right? And be like, okay, yes, that's exactly right. I made the right choice. And you can keep moving forward. You know, they say, Virgo, that depression is another thing in Buddhism, is depression loves people who sit still. They love, depression loves a target that's not moving. They can't fuck with you, Virgo, if you are always on the go moving. And again, with this embracing change, I see you moving. I see you moving. Depression ain't gonna have a moment to stick on you because you constantly getting things done. You constantly checking things off that checklist, off that bucket list, right? Some of you, Virgo, I'm seeing you could be planning vacation or going on a vacation January, February coming up in the future. So if so, good on you. Keep moving. If you're having some trouble, Virgo, with depression, again, depression cannot fuck with you if you are a moving target. Keep moving. Allow that energy to flow through you. Do some exercises, Virgo. If you got a lot of anger and hatred or feelings that are in your chakras, move, exercise, get those energies out. You got to get them moving around to get them energies up out of you because those aren't yours. They're your feelings, but you can get them out, Virgo. Forgive these people. They do not know what they're doing. And if they did know what they're doing, they can't do it to you no more. Okay? Okay. All right. So that is the intuitive spiel, Virgo. 16 minutes, 16:57. All right. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get some of these tarots out. Give me a second. Okay, Virgo. So I'm going to clarify. Let me talk about the oracle again. So the overall energy is voyage. Your current energy is embracing change, right? And that embracing change is looking directly at the truth, right? So your subject matter or the person that you're dealing with is truth, right? Outcome and advice, courage, and then challenge is inner peace, right? I find it interesting that there's two different fish in this card. Mm-hmm. I got something in my mind I want to say about that, but I'm gonna leave it be for now, and I'll tell you about it later. And then to drive the information home, just whatever is diligence. Okay. All right. So we're gonna clarify the subject matter or the person that you're dealing with truth, because again, I feel like truth has something to do with you for some of you, and I feel like this truth has something to do with other people. So we're gonna ask Spirit, hey Spirit, this truth in regards to other people, clarify that. We're going to ask not Virgo's truth. We're going to ask the truth of what other people are seeing about you for the high vibrational Virgos. What is this truth that people are seeing about Virgo? And then we're going to clarify the truth, your truth, Virgo, because this message is for two different sets of Virgos. Ace of Swords. Dang, that's truth, clarity, that you were telling the truth, that you were right? That you cut them away and you started your own new chapter because these people refused the truth. They didn't want to see the truth. Again, I feel like Virgo, some of these people, whether they be relationships, friendships, workships, whoever these people were, I feel like they were very jealous of you. They were jealous of your star-like energy. They're very jealous of your power. They were very jealous of your light. They were very jealous of what you had to offer, how you showed up in the world, how people treated you. And they were having problems with themselves. They couldn't see themselves where you were. And because they could not, because they felt like they could not live up or move up They had to bring you down to where they were, right? What are people seeing about Virgo when it comes to truth? What are they seeing about Virgo now that Virgo's let these people go? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Letting go. Virgo refusing to work on things. It says misdirected activity, no passion, uninspired, no motivation. Guess what? Because Virgo was doing all the motivation. Virgo was doing all the hard work. Now, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. They see, Virgo. They see all that inspiration that I had before, all that being goal oriented and taking action and moving up the ladder. I was doing all that when I was with Virgo. Why? Because Virgo kept me motivated. Virgo kept me going. Virgo kept talking to me in words of inspiration, right? To get me there. But now that Virgo is not there, inspiring me, now that I'm not there to see, Virgo work, now I don't have that good example there beside me anymore. What does it say? No motivation, Virgo. Uninspired, Virgo. They ain't got no money to back up what they saying. Don't nobody believe in what they say. Because why? Because Virgo's not in the picture anymore. When you was there beside them, with them, they felt like they could touch the sun. They felt like they could touch the moon. They had all this energy. They had all this light power. It's giving me an energy, Virgo, that you poured a lot into these people. You poured a lot. And now they're seeing that, Virgo. Okay. Why is the Ace of Swords here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Nine of Wands. Test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for the worst, pessimism, weary. It came in reverse. Struggle, overwhelmed, on edge, defensive, paranoia, exhaustion, fatigue, lack of motivation. See what I'm saying, Virgo? Like now, these people, Virgo, that you were with, whether these be friends, relationships, business partnerships, they know that their inspiration came from you, right? It came from you. See, you have this no motivation, uninspired, misdirected activity. So it's like they got all this energy, but it's being, again, exhaustion, lack of motivation, fatigue. Like they don't have it. They don't have it. It's you are the fucking key. You are the key. You are the key. And then you got this Ace of Swords right at the beginning. They see it, Virgo. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Virgo, you could have blocked these people. These people can't communicate with you. They can't open up like they used to open up to you to let you know what's going on. But this is what's going on with the people, places, and things that you left behind in the past. Whether these are relationships, whether you were married to these people, whether you were in relationships with these people for long periods of time, whether these were friends, business partnerships. Now that they don't have your fire, your spark, your light on it no more, everything is going to shit. Everything is going to shit. And it makes me think about these memories that they're having. I'm getting people who are having like they sit on a couch and they just have a moment to just breathe. And then they have a really nice memory of you. And then it's followed up by the bullshit that they did. Like, damn, man, I did all of this. And it's like every memory that they have, Virgo, it's followed up with a bullshit ass move that they made. Like, damn, and they just sitting with that shit. And they just sitting with it. Like, why did I do that? What was I thinking? You were a hater. Yeah, you were a hater. You was mad because Virgo had the light and you didn't have it. And instead of learning from Virgo, because Virgo was willing to teach you, they were willing to share. You use that and you just try to beat them down for it. Really? 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 Virgo, we in 24 minutes, and it's like, this is going to be a lengthy read, Virgo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm just getting a lot of intuitive spills, okay? Why is Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse? One more, Spirit. For what are these people? What truth are these people coming to realize? Ooh. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and it's in reverse. This gives me an energy, Virgo, of you, right? It's like good girl turned bad. And it's not a bad Empress. I don't think this is a bad Empress, Virgo. I think this is just these people hurt you so much, disappointed you so much, let you down so much. It's like ain't no love here no more. Ain't no love here no more. You get none of it. Yes, I'm still the Empress. I'm still the Empress to people, places, and things that aren't you, right? But when it comes to you, you get nothing over here. Nathan is what I'm getting, right? Creative block, selfish, impatient, dependent on others, inaction, lack of concentration, indecisiveness, overwhelm, anxiety, infidelity. Yeah, these people are all over the place now, dependent on others. They can't even depend on you. They can't even depend on themselves, Virgo. Indecisive, overwhelmed, anxiety, infidelity. They can't think. It's like their mind is all over the place. And it's like, again, Virgo, look at this inner peace. They lack it. You gave them that. You helped them. It was something about your energy that solidified them, that made them grounded. And now that you're out of the way, it's like now it's all out the way. It's like now they have to depend on themselves. These people are having to move back home. These people are gonna have to move back with people, friends, family members. These people can't even stand on their own 2 feet, Virgo. Right? They can't even stand on their own 2 feet. They all over the place. They don't know what they want to do with their life. These people that probably don't even have careers. Right? These people are probably gonna have to start over. Right? Again, that's what it is. We have Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the truth, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Empress upright. In reverse. So you got a lot of Empress energy, a lot of cards that are in reverse. The only thing that came upright was the Ace of Swords. It's like they see the truth, Virgo, that the reason why you don't want to deal with them anymore is because their ways, they weren't able to change and evolve and become a better person. They were trying to stay the same. Anytime you see a successful individual, a person, excuse me, a person that's doing things in their life, things that you want to happen in yours, you have to take action. You have to learn from the best. And instead of learning from you, Virgo, they chose to, get a knife, stab you in the back, and hide their hand. Like, come on now. Okay, Virgo, hold on. Let me ask the question when it comes to truth. What truths are you seeing, Virgo? Not earlier, we asked what truths are these people that you had to leave behind are seeing. We see that. What truths for the Virgos, what are you seeing? Okay, give me a second. Okay, so what truths are my Virgos seeing about themselves? Because your current energy says embracing change. And you have truth, subject matter, a person that you're dealing with. If this is your subject matter, then what truths is Virgo seeing about themselves that's requiring them to make changes? Because I see some of my Virgos changing. Ace, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse, two more cards, Spirit. Fool, Seven of Wands. So that is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You also have Leo energy, and you have Aries energy, and then another Leo card, and then you have Libra at the bottom of the deck. It's like this card right here, Virgo, is a card of meditation and thinking, resting, relaxing. It's like when you get to a moment, when you know, for the month of January, I see you having like a time for quiet and peace, right? And during that time of quiet and peace, whether this be in the office, whether this be at home, whether this be somewhere at a library, I don't know. When you get that moment of peace, it's like the Page of Swords with the Five of Wands, the Fool with the Seven of Wands. This is giving me an energy of this Five of Wands in reverse, putting down the competition, putting down the fighting, putting down the rivalry, the arguing, like trying to prove a point. I ain't got to prove a point. I can just discard you. I can just full card, leave you behind and move on. Why do I need to roll around in the dirt with people that aren't even on my level? Why do I need to prove myself to somebody that ain't even where they need to be at in their life? You know, is the energy that I'm getting. You know what I mean? The Five of Wands in the reverse talks about avoiding conflict, Virgo. Talks about respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, diversity, understanding that people are different. People ain't gonna move like you. People ain't gonna do the things that you do. And instead of you trying to make your point right, or trying to let people know why even if you are right, it's like, okay, this person isn't going to change. This person is not going to change. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to believe what they want to believe. And I'm just going to agree to disagree. Boom, move around and move around. Right? This is also giving me an energy, Virgo, that you are separating yourself from people who give you this energy right here. Right? Again, you're making changes within your circle. People who are competing with you, people who are low-key jealous of you, people who aren't there for the right reasons. You are avoiding conflict with these people. You are full card moving around from these people, right? I want people who are going to benefit me. I want people who are going to give me that Six of Pentacles energy, equilibrium, peace, right? I want people that are going to help me, because I know that when I get into these people's lives, I'm always the one that's helping them in some way. And I'm always the one getting fucked up because of it. I ain't doing that anymore. I'm going to leave people who come with this energy. The minute I recognize it, I'm moving around. Ace of Swords, full card. Boom, I'm getting out. Right? And I'm going to stand my ground. If people try to come back into your life, Virgo, explaining themselves, let me see, Seven of Wands plus 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands is making a decision to full card, get up out of there. If people come back into my life and I know that they brought me a lot of this, I am moving around, full card. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords on the quickness. On the quickness. You are going to have some people, Virgo, of your past that come back around. Coming back around to apologize, coming back around to agree to disagree. I'm sorry, you were right, I was wrong, blah, blah, blah. Whatever they can do to get back into your good graces, because the things that are going on in these people's lives, Virgo, ain't good. They all over the place, right? They can't even get balanced. They can't even think straight. All that energy that you poured into them, when you left these people behind, Virgo, you took all your energy back, and now they scrambling like chickens with their head cut off. They don't know what to do. And now they ready. But I just think that the only reason why they're coming back now is because they know I cannot breathe without you. But still, I don't like the fact that when they had you, how they did you. You remember that shit, Virgo. You remember how they made you feel when the motherfuckers come back. You remember how they disregarded your feelings, and how you tried to be a peacemaker, and how you tried to help these people to grow the fuck up, and they didn't. You remember that shit. How they left you high and dry when they wanted to go do. You remember that shit, Virgo. And you leave these people exactly where the fuck they at, because you know why? They getting karma. They getting karma. People are now leaving these people alone. People now don't want to work with these people. Relationships, potential dates, these people are seeing them for who they are. All that in that evolved shit They are very unevolved. They want things their own way. You can't get an empress. You can't get empresses, and they think that they just gonna drop an empress or an emperor and go back to another empress. Bitch, please. We've done too much work on our fucking selves. We've learned these people aren't stupid anymore. We are very aware of manipulation, gaslighting, love bombing, right? We're very aware of it now. We got too much information that's out there, and now this person can't find nowhere to stay or be with because these people are aware of the bullshit. And now they want to come back to you. Woo, Virgo, we are in 35 minutes, baby. We're in 35 minutes, Virgo. Shit. And we still ain't done, Virgo. We still ain't done. Like, dang. Okay, hold on. Let me keep it going. Outcome advice is courage. Why is courage here? Why is that here? Because some of this, I feel like people trying to come back, Virgo. Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants their family back. Somebody want whatever. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships. Oh, now you want it, huh? Now you ready to do right now, huh? Alignment, inner happiness. Again, the challenge is inner peace. These people can't find no peace, Virgo. Now that you out the picture, they can't find no peace. So now these people, Virgo, I don't even have to get no information no more. I already know what's going on. Now these people want to come back around, Virgo. If you let these people back in, Virgo, we fighting, okay? We fighting. We fighting. We fighting on sight, Virgo. You know why? Because you done did too much work. You did too much crime. You did too much hurt to take these people back after all that they did to you and played in your face. These people put their foot in your mouth, Virgo. They put their nasty ass foot in your mouth, Virgo. Don't make me come across this camera. Please don't, because ain't no way you gonna play with the emperor like you did and then think that you finna come back in. You better take your mother effing ass out the mother. Virgo, I swear, Virgo, you bet not. Let me chill, Virgo, because I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad, Virgo. But these people are finna come back around, and these could be family members. These could be people that you was married to, Virgo. These could be people that, who are these people? Goddammit, let me see. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Four Swords. Two more. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to come back with some act right now. Hell to the motherfucking no. See what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Virgo. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now you all over the place. Now they looking at you wishful thinking. Right? You over here thinking, wishing, daydreaming. Again, here. That's what they doing right now. Trying to figure out how they gonna come back in. Because they have their home, their stability, where they're supposed to be grounded and stable at, is all over the fucking place. Ten of Swords. Four Swords. Again, remember earlier I was telling you about how these people, Virgo, would get a peace of mind and they get quiet in their own space and they have a moment to think and they have those memories of you. And then they see they errors where they fucked up at and where they were where they were disagreeing and where they were fighting with you for no reason. They seeing it now. They see you couldn't take no more of it. Ten of Swords, Four Swords. Look at them in the bed at night thinking about it, praying to God. No. We ain't finna pray to no God. We ain't let me make it right. I want to make it right. No, you straight up put your foot in my mouth. You put your foot in my mouth. You really put your foot in my mouth. Like, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. They want to work together. Oh, can we start over? This is starting from the ground up. Can we please? Can we build a solid foundation now? I see the errors of my ways. I'm sorry. I see where I was wrong. Yeah, it's taking a lot of courage for these people to come through because all of the fuck shit that they did with this Ten of Swords. This is a Ten of Swords, Virgo. 10 swords they put on your back. They sliced you. Sliced you. What's that? Oh, you know how when on TikTok, the girls, hold on, how do I say it? On TikTok, it's a meme, it's a POV that goes on and it says, I want my man back, but okay, hold on. My man did me wrong. What should I do to him? Slice him. Cut him. Cut him. Slice him. But they did this to you first, Virgo. left you for dead, didn't come back to say sorry, did you wrong several times. You see them 10 swords? This ain't the first time, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. This ain't. No. Now you thinking about all them knives that you put in Virgo back. Now you thinking about it. Now you thinking about it. Now you thinking about your family. Now you thinking about the harmony. Now you thinking about the stability. Now you thinking about what we had. Now that everything is falling apart in your world. That's karma, Virgo. Let them people sit in their goddamn karma. Shit. Now you can't have no inner peace because the shit and the effed up stuff that you did, you sitting with it now, and all you can see is what you did to God's angel. Now you can see it now, huh? Now you think you finna come back? You better take your bitch ass out of my motherfucking face hole. Slice him. Cut him. Virgo, I'm very empathetic. Like, I feel shit like hard. I feel it. I feel things deeply. When somebody tell me their story, or I'm sitting up here listening to your story and the things that you went through, the relationships that you had, and how these people just fuck you over like that, and you sitting there wanting the best for people, like, I feel like you were the very gracious individual. You know, some of you could have your own businesses. Some of you could, be very sweet, and people take advantage of that. Like, it ain't like, and it just makes me so upset when I see people come in back after they done stabbed you in the back 10 times and think that I'm supposed to just keep allowing you to just keep stabbing me in the back. It's apparent. You don't like me. You just want to finish the job. That's what I feel like they do. They see that they didn't get to fuck you over, or you didn't lay there, and you got up, you pick yourself up from your bootstrings, and you got up and you still move forward. They just want to come back to fuck you up even more. They want to come back to finish the goddamn job. Virgo, don't let these motherfuckers do that. Don't let these motherfuckers come over here to do that. Leave them fucking people right where they at. Because anybody who is chaotic, problematic, anybody who don't believe in working hard, that don't have integrity, what do you expect these people to get? A whole bunch of the shit that they create. You get what you give. You can't expect to have loving relationships in your life, right? But you causing a whole bunch of fucking mayhem. You're going to get whatever it is that you create. So the relationships that they get in now, from now on, Virgo, are fucked up. They're more like them. And they wondering why. Well, why, bitch? Because you fucked up. That's why, ho. What the fuck you think you supposed to be getting? Virgo, I'm so angry. I'm so sorry. I'm mad. Virgo, I'm upset. Like, hold on, Virgo. Let me calm down. And this additional information, Virgo, is giving me an energy of this person watching. These people watching, trying to figure out how to get back in. They looking for an opening, Virgo. Watch your back, right? Watch your back. Keep your guard up with these people. How does Virgo feel about these people, places, and things that they have to leave behind? Two of Swords. You don't see it, Virgo. You block these people, Virgo. You don't see it. You don't see that they've been trying to offer you love, blow your phone up, call you, tell you how they feel. You don't see it, right? You got these people blocked. You got them blocked, Virgo. Why is the Two of Swords here? That's Libra energy. Gemini energy. See what I'm saying? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Love, harmony, relationships, unions, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. What is that, Lovers? Because lovers could be a choice, and then the lovers could also be like a soulmate connection. Again, the judgment in the bottom of the judgment in reverse. These people can't come towards you because you done got them blocked off, and they're trying to find an opportunity to come in, Virgo. You have the Four of Wands. Now these people are seeking for the relationship that you was trying to give them before. Now they want it because it ain't out there. This judgment in reverse talks about lack of self-awareness, inner critic, self-loathing, punishment, destruction, ignoring the call. This is also giving me an energy of karma. What goes around comes around. And it's also giving me an energy of these people, Virgo, whoever they are, they ain't learned they listen. They haven't. Because again, it says lack of self-awareness, destruction, ignoring the call. The call to do better, the call to evolve, the call to grow, the call to fix your shit. They're ignoring that. But yet they Virgo back. But yet they want the stability back. They know, Virgo, what you brought to the table. When you came in with the relationship, they got all of this yellow energy. This gives me your energy. Your energy is very light. It's very free. It's very opened. It's very magnetic. It's very powerful. Your energy has the power to change their life just from them being in close proximity to you. You see how these two people are here, and this angel is like their karma stops when you're in close proximity to them, just because of how much good karma you've built up in your life. It stops. But now that you're separated from this person, all shit hitting the fan, Virgo. Shit is hitting the fan. Nothing happening their way. Everything is not going their way. It's like, damn, I need to go get Virgo back so much the shit that's happening in my life will stop. They are very much aware of this, Virgo. They're very much aware of this. We are still going, Virgo. God dang, it's 45 minutes, 45 on the clock, 9. It's like, man, this person feels like they are in hell right now, Virgo. I swear they feel this way. Okay. And then let's get this inner peace. Why is inner peace here for Virgo? Sagittarius energy, temperance, major arcana, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. This person cannot find meaning. This person is not balanced. This person does not have harmony. Why? Because over here in your energy, this is where the harmony at. This is where the peace is at. This is where the stability at. Look at this 4 of Wands energy right here, baby. We solid here all day, every day, right? Why? Because we know how to treat people. We know how to go about in life. We have God's favor. Why? Because we did the work. When we wrong, we know how to apologize, right? When we're wrong and we make mistakes, we know how to fix our shit and keep growing and evolving. But you can't have peace if everything that you coming at is the opposite of God, of peace, of love, of harmony. You can't come like that. Of course you having issues with inner peace. Of course you having issues with inner peace. Virgo, ooh, Lord, Virgo, I don't know, man. These people want to work on things with you, Virgo. They really do. They just don't know how. But I see you, Virgo, here, protecting your space, protecting your peace, and having your new start, and you keeping and you carrying your light with you. You see how that fool is here, gonna get ready to jump off that cliff. You've already done the jumping. It's just you're taking everything that you have, your light, your energy, everything that you have. That I feel like for a lot of you, your soul tie has been completely severed, and they can't siphon off of you anymore. Here with this card right here. They can't siphon off of that energy. You see that yellow up here? Light, energy, right? The highest vibration. They can't siphon off of it no more. Their life is very dark, Virgo. Shit ain't going right in their life. It's all over the place. Thus, you have this card right here, Voyage. They taking a step back to memory lane. Why? Because of the fucked up shit that's happening in their life, Virgo. You see that big old moon right there? Feelings, emotions, all over the place. And you wouldn't know this. The moon talks about things being hidden, right? With that moon. You wouldn't know it. They could be pretending like everything is going great and golden. It ain't. It ain't. Because this energy is looking at the past, their mistakes, what they did wrong, why they had to do all that. They're wanting to now come back and fix it, Virgo. What are you going to do? What's the advice for my Virgo spirit? What is the advice for my Virgos? Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You know the truth. You know the truth. It talks about mental clarity, breakthroughs, success, sharp mind. You got this, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There you are, Virgo. You focusing on your money. You focusing on your stability. You focusing on keeping that light about you. About you. Alchemizing all that negative energy that you had to go through with these people, places, and things that you have to leave behind. You focusing on. You see how that yellow pentacle is there? You're focusing on keeping your light, keeping that light energy, because you had a lot of tests that you had to go through, Virgo, that was very tough. People trying to change you into something that you're not. Energy. It's an energy thing. Man, I don't fucking like this shit, man. Why is the Ace of Swords here of what Virgo needs to do? What does Virgo need to do in regard to these people coming back? Or in regards to this truth that Virgo is seeing about themselves? You have the Hierophant energy. Some of you could have gotten counseling for this situation. Some of you could be could have another teacher of some kind, right? Some type of helping hand. And if that's not it, this is God. This is God there for you, revealing the truth to you. Why is the Ace of Wands? Why is the Hierophant here with the Ace of Wands? Why is the Ace of Swords here with the Hierophant with the Ace of Wands? What should Virgo do about this situation? Eight of Pentacles, the World, completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, arriving. You are elevating, Virgo, ascending, energetically speaking. You don't have any more ball and chain on your ankle to hold you down. These people were holding you back from getting to where you could go. There are spirit, God has so much in store for you, Virgo. You know, spirit, God knows that you are a big helper. You're very empathetic. You're very loving. You'll give the shirt off your back for the people that you love. But it was for your detriment. This was like your detriment. This kept you down. I'm seeing a ball and chain on your ankle that kept you down. You know, and that's not how you're meant to operate, Virgo. You have a lot of light, God's energy on you. And if you are around certain type of people, the wrong type of people, Virgo, these people can take that energy from you and turn you into who they are. We are fighting against the dark and the light. We are. And sometimes, Virgo, these people are dark and they're trying to get you to go over there on the other side, but they didn't win. They did not win, Virgo. You did. And Spirit wants you to keep on elevating this greenery around you, Virgo. Protect your energy. Protect yourself from people, places, and things. It says that you have the truth. You know the truth. Don't doubt yourself. Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You have a fiery new beginning. Work on it, Virgo. Again, earlier with your current energy, embracing change. Embracing change. Depression does not like a moving target, right? Dukkha, Buddhism, you know, sorrow. Let that sorrow roll through you. Keep yourself busy, Virgo. Keep yourself busy, your life busy, your life active. Oh, Virgo, this is a lengthy reading. I don't even know what to call it, Virgo. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a happy new year. I mean, this reading was 53 minutes long, Virgo. What in the hell? I love you. Mwah. Me Bochi. Hey, now give me a like, a share, a comment, something. I gave y'all an hour of my time. Now, I think I deserve that, okay? All right, anyway, I love you guys, and I will see y'all again soon. Me Bochi.